You take me home and give me wings to fly. We can be alone in a castle in the sky. We can run away and leave this world behind. Please just take me home to a castle in the sky.
Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel, Storybook Crochet. Today we are making these adorable and easy storybook blossoms, a sweet and simple crochet flower that works up quickly and is perfect for beginners. These little flowers are great for adding to hats, bags, blankets, or really anything that could use a tiny handmade touch. So let's grab our yarn and hook and let's start crocheting our storybook blossoms together. For materials today, you are going to want a yellow yarn for the center and then whatever color you want for your petals. So I am using kind of a variegated yarn with the yellow in the center. I am using a worsted weight 4 yarn. You can then pick a hook that is suitable for the yarn that you choose. This pattern can be done in any weight of yarn with an appropriate hook size. For the worsted yarn, I am using a 3.5 millimeter. You're also going to want a pair of scissors and a yarn needle to weave in your ends at the end of our project. We are going to start our project with the very center, so you'll need your yellow yarn, and we are going to be making a magic ring. If you are not comfortable with that, you can always make a chain of 4 and then you're going to slip stitch to that very first chain to form your ring. If you do want to make a magic ring, you're just going to drape the end of your yarn over 3 fingers, and then you're going to cross over the top, making an X. Hold that onto your fingers and then take your hook underneath, grabbing that top length of yarn, and you're going to pull up a loop. Hold that onto your hook and remove the ring from your fingers, and then you're going to chain 1 to secure your ring. And now we are ready to start round number 1. Now that we have our ring formed, we can go ahead and start round number 1. And for round number 1, we are going to put 10 single crochets into our ring. So you're just going to insert your hook into the ring, grab your loop and pull that up. You're going to have your 2 loops on your hook. You'll yarn over and pull through both loops. That's our first single crochet. And we're going to repeat that, making sure you're going under both lengths of yarn there, until you have a total of 10 single crochets. Now that we have our 10 made, we can take that tail and pull on that to close that opening. And you'll want to pull pretty tight so that there's not a hole in the center of your flower here. So once you have that done, we're going to do a seamless join to finish this off. So just kind of pull the loop up a little bit, grab your scissors, and cut a little bit of a tail. It doesn't need to be super long. Then you're going to take the end of that yarn there and pull it out of the top of the last stitch that you made. Once we have that done, we can go ahead and grab our yarn needle here. And then we're going to count over to the second single crochet that we made from the round. So we're skipping our first one, and then we're going to take our needle and go underneath that second stitch and pull that through. Then we're going to go back to the last single crochet you made of the round, and instead of going under both loops of the stitch, we're going to go in between them, so under that back loop only, and pull that through. And this just creates another stitch here at the end, so there's no knot and it just looks like it continues around. So you should still have 10 single crochets after we do this. Once you have that where you want it, just go ahead and take that tail and weave it in a few times in the back, and do the same with this tail in the center here as well. So by the time you're done with this, you shouldn't have any tails and just have one round yellow circle. All right, so we now have our center circle complete. So now we're going to grab our color that we want to make our petals with. All right, so grab your petal yarn and your hook, and we're just going to go ahead and insert our hook into any stitch. It doesn't matter where you start. So go ahead and insert that hook and then grab your petal color and pull that through. And then we're going to start by making a chain of 4. We are now ready to start our first petal. So into our very next stitch here, we are going to make 3 triple crochets. So to make a triple crochet, you're going to yarn over 2 times. So you'll have 2 loops around your hook. Once you have those 2 loops, you're going to insert your hook into that next stitch, pull up your loop. You'll have 4 loops on your hook. You're going to yarn over and pull through 2 loops. Yarn over, pull through 2 loops, and yarn over and pull through 2 loops. So you've done that 3 times total. So now we're going to make 2 more of those in that exact same stitch. So yarn over 2 times, insert into the same stitch as the one you just worked, pull up your loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. And we'll do that one more time. Yarn over twice, insert your hook into the same stitch, pull up your loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over, pull through 2. So we've now made our 3 triple crochets all in that same stitch. So next we're going to make another chain of 4. And then to finish off this first petal, we're going to slip stitch into the next stitch. So just insert your hook, pull your loop through, and then pull it through the loop on your hook. So we've made our slip stitch. So that is the pattern for the petal, so we're just going to keep repeating that around. So I'll show you that again. So you're going to chain 4, 3 triple crochets in the next stitch, once you have those 3 done, you're going to chain 4 again, and then slip stitch to that next stitch. So you're now just going to repeat that pattern around until you have a total of 5 petals made. So if you need to re-watch that last petal again just to remember how to do each one, go ahead and do that now, and then I will show you how to finish off your flower at the end. Once you have your last chain of 4 done, you're going to slip stitch into the same stitch as your starting chain 4 that you made. So that very first one that we attached our yarn into, just make your slip stitch into that stitch. And then we're done with our flower, so we can just kind of pull up a loop here. And depending on if you're sewing this onto something, you'll want a longer tail. If you're not sewing it onto something, you can cut a shorter tail. Then you're just going to pull your yarn through that loop and tighten that, and that finishes off our flower. So after that, you're just going to want to weave into your 2 ends here into the back of your flower. If you are sewing it onto something, you're going to leave that longer tail so you can use that to sew it with. And there you have your Storybook Blossom. I hope you enjoyed making this quick and simple crochet flower with me today. If you like this tutorial, don't forget to like the video and subscribe so you don't miss future crochet patterns. And if you make your own Storybook Blossom, I'd love to see it, so feel free to tag me on Instagram. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Happy crocheting!
Won't you take me home? Give me wings to fly. We can run away. Castle in the sky. Won't you take me home and give me wings to fly? We can be alone in the castle in the sky. We can run away.